Good morning, students. As in previous video, I continue the chapter The Little Girl, in which I have told you Kezia was the little girl and she was afraid of her father, as her father was very strict to her, and she did not get chance to play with her father, and because of physical features also, she was afraid of him, and she was thinking that her father was a giant. One day when Kezia had torn all the important papers of her father, he was very angry, and taking a ruler, he had gone to Kezia's room. Up to this part I have told you. Further see what had happened. Open your book, all of you, page number 35, above side. Then father came into the room with a ruler in his hand. I am going to beat you for this, he said. Oh, no, no, she screamed, hiding under the bedclothes. He pulled them aside. Sit up, he ordered, and hold out your hands. You must be taught once and for all not to touch what does not belong to you. When Kezia's father went to Kezia's room taking a ruler in his hand, he wanted to beat her. Kezia said that she should not be beaten, but Kezia's father did not listen, and he saw that Kezia had wrapped herself into bedsheet, then and he beat her with a ruler. Yes. But it was for your birthday, down came the ruler on her little pink palm. When Kezia was saying that she had torn the papers for making pin cushion for his birthday, but father did not listen and he had beaten her. Hours later, when grandmother had wrapped her in a shawl, the child clung to her soft body. After hours, when Kezia's grandmother wrapped her in a shawl and she was in rocking chair and she was moving her, then Kezia then Kezia held the body of her grandmother. What did God make father? She sobbed. Kezia was sobbing, weeping, and she was thinking what was the purpose of making father. Why had God made father part? Here is a clean hanky, darling, blow your nose, go to sleep, pet, you will forget all about it in the morning. I tried to explain to father, but he was too upset to listen tonight. But students, Kezia's grandmother advised her to be silent and to go to sleep. She said that next day she would forget, but she did not forget. But the child never forgot. Next time she saw him, she quickly put both hands behind her back and red color flew into her cheeks. But next day when she saw her father, she was afraid and she thought that her cheeks would be red while her father would beat her. The McDonalds lived next door. They had 5 children. Through a gap in the fence, the little girl saw them playing tag in the avenue. The father with the baby Mao on his shoulders, 2 little girls hanging on to his coat pockets, ran round and round the flower beds, shaking with laughter. Once she saw the boy turn the hose on him, and he tried to catch them laughing all the time. Students, once Kezia saw that McDonald's family were living near her house. One day saw through a hole. She made a hole in the fence. Fence means boundary. There was field. In that field, the children of McDonald's family were playing with their father. Kezia found that the children were playing with their father and Mr. McDonald was playing with them. So she thought that different type of fathers are there in this world. Then she decided there were different sorts of fathers. Suddenly one day mother became ill and she and grandmother went to hospital. Students, one day misfortune came that Kezia's mother fell ill and Kezia's grandmother had taken her to the hospital. At that time Kezia was left alone. Only Alice was left there. Alice was with her. Alice is the name of a girl. She was a cook of Kezia. The little girl was left alone in the house with Alice the cook. That was all right in the daytime. But during the daytime nothing had happened, no unusual happening came. But during night what happened? But while Alice was putting her to bed, she grew suddenly afraid. What will I do if I have nightmare? She asked. I often have nightmare. And then the granny means grandmother, takes me into her bed. I cannot stay in the dark. It all gets whispery. During the day nothing had happened. During night, Kezia was afraid of nightmare. Nightmare means fearful dream. Nightmare means fearful dream. Fearful dream. You know, every night Kezia had fearful dream, and she was thinking at that night her grandmother had gone, mother had gone to the hospital. Who was to her? She was thinking about. And really, that night a fearful dream came into her sleep. What? Alice advised Kezia to sleep. You just go to sleep, child. And Alice said, pulling the sock, and don't you scream and wake your poor pa. Alice advised Kezia not to create sound, otherwise the poor father of Kezia was sleeping in another room. He would wake up from his sleep. But during night, a nightmare came. A fearful dream came, you see. But the same old nightmare came, the butcher with a knife and rope who came nearer and nearer, smiling that dreadful smile, while she could not move, could only stand still, crying out, Grandma, Grandma. She woke shivering to see father beside her bed, a candle in his hand. When Kezia saw a fearful dream that a butcher was approaching towards her, the butcher was taking a rope and a knife in his hands. He was smiling, and his smile was fearful. Kezia cried, Grandma, Grandma. But when she opened her eyes, she found that her father was standing with a candle. What is the matter? He said. Oh, a butcher knife, I want, Granny. He blew out the candle, bent down and caught up the child in his arms, carrying her along the passage to the big bedroom. A newspaper was on the bed. He put away the paper, then carefully tucked up the child. He lay down beside her, half asleep, still with the butcher's smile all about her, it seemed. She crept close to him, snuggled her head under his arm, held tightly to his side. Students, when Kezia was seeing the nightmare, her father came with a candle. He extinguished the candle. Then he took Kezia to his bed and made her sleep beside him. Then Kezia put her head on the heart of her father, and what happened, let's see. Then the dark did not matter. She lay still. Here, rub your feet against my legs and get them warm, said father. Kezia's father advised her to rub her feet so that she could get warm. Tired out, he slept before the little girl. A funny feeling came over her. Poor father, not so big after all. Students, now Kezia had put her head on the heart of her father, and she was feeling the goodness, the feeling of love of her father towards her, and she was thinking that her father was a good man, he was not a giant. How? Tired out, he slept before the little girl. Father was sleeping now. A feeling came over her. Poor father, not so big. Now she was thinking that father was not so big as a giant. And with no one to look after him, he was harder than grandmother, but it was a nice hardness, and every day he had to work and was too tired to be a Mr. MacDonald. She had torn up all his beautiful writing. She stirred suddenly and sighed. Sighed means breathed heavily. Sighed means breathed heavily. Breathed heavily. Now Kezia understood the feelings of her father, and she thought that her father was a good father, and she began to sigh. She was breathing heavily, and she remembered how she had torn all the important papers of her father. What's the matter? Asked the father. Another dream? Oh, said the little girl, my head is on your heart. I can hear it going. What a big hurt you have got, father. Then, when Kezia was breathing heavily, her father asked her whether she had seen another dream, but Kezia said no. Kezia answered no, and she said that she had put her head on his heart, and she could feel the love of her father. how he was a good man, good father, and he had a big heart. In this way, students, the chapter is completed. Now see the discussion over the questions. Given below are some emotions that Kezia felt. Match the emotions in column A with the column B. You have to match yourself. This question will not be written in the fair copy. Only with pencil. Example I am telling. With pencil you have to match. Fear or terror. When Kezia was feeling fearful, first is answer. Father comes into the room. When father was coming into her room, she was feeling fear. In the same way, which other sentences are to be matched, you should read and match yourself. Match yourself on. From second part and third part you have to write. Answer the following questions in one or two sentences. Why was Kezia afraid of her father? Kezia was afraid of her father because of hardness. Her father was hard, strict, very strict to her, and because of physical features also, as she had said, her big hand, big mouth, etc. Who were the people in the Kezia's family? 4 people were there. Kezia, her mother, father, grandmother. What was Kezia's father's routine? Before going to his office, he was going to Kezia's room and he was giving a casual kiss. After coming back from his office, he was asking for newspaper, for tea and sleeper. You have studied. On Sunday afternoon, he was sleeping on sofa and covering his face with handkerchief. Question 4. In what ways did Kezia's grandmother encourage her to get to know father better? 2 things are there. First thing, Kezia's grandmother advised her to go to her father's bedroom on every Sunday afternoon to have a nice talk. Secondly, grandmother had told Kezia to prepare a pin cushion as a birthday gift for her father. You will write. Discuss, third part. Discuss these questions in class and you have to write 2 or 3 paragraphs. Kezia's efforts to please her father resulted in displeasing him very much. How did this happen? You have studied. Kezia wanted to make her father happy. How? By making a pin cushion to give on his birthday. As you have to write 2 paragraphs. So you have to write the story, taking the background above side. One day when grandmother advised Kezia to prepare a pin cushion as a birthday gift for her father, she started making it 3 sides here. All these things you have to write. Read the story again and you will write. It is a long answer type question. But the result was that as she had torn all the important papers of her father, father became angry and he had beaten her. So it resulted unhappiness of her father. Kezia decides that there are different kinds of father. What kind of father was MacDonald and how was he different from Kezia's father? As one day Kezia's father had beaten her and another day she had seen that Mr. MacDonald was playing with his children. They were happy. The Kezia was finding difference. She thought that different type of fathers are there. As she had seen, her father had beaten her. Her father was strict to her, but Mr. MacDonald was very friendly to his children. They were playing. Do you know? You will write that. This event that has been mentioned in the story, you will write. And she was thinking that different type of fathers are there. She thought that Mr. MacDonald was a good father. How does Kezia begin to see her father as a human being who needs sympathy? Today you have studied that Kezia understood when she put her head on his heart and she slept beside him. Then she understood the feeling of her father and thought that there should be sympathy for her father. Students, one poem is left, Rain on the Roof. Let's see the introduction. Rain on the Roof. See the introduction. Rain on the Roof. In this chapter we will study how the poet was feeling happiness when the raindrops were falling on his roof. See how? When the humid shadows hover. Humid shadows dark clouds. Humid shadows means dark clouds. When the dark clouds were hovering, hover means move. Dark clouds were moving to the sky. Over means move. Overall, the starry starry sky. The poet is describing one day when he was sleeping in his bed in the cottage room, he found that in the starry sky, the dark clouds spread everywhere, and the melancholy darkness, it refers to the melancholy means sad. Melancholy means sad. Darkness refers to the sky. When he found that sad sky was now weeping, how sky may be personification is there. He thought that, the poet thought that the sky was weeping and the raindrops were the tears of the sky. You see? And the melancholy darkness, sad sky, gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow. The poet is taking a pillow in his hand, he was pressing it, and he was thinking that it was bliss. Bliss not bliss. Bliss means happy feelings. Happy feeling. Do you know? He was feeling happy when he was at the pillow, and he was listening to the sound of raindrops falling on his roof. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry sphere and melancholy darkness weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. He was sleeping in cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Patter means typing sound of rain. Patter means typing sound of rain. Typing sound. In the first stanza we have seen that the poet is lying in his bed in the cottage and the sky is full of stars, and after some time he saw that the dark clouds spread everywhere. It started raining and the raindrops were falling on his roof. He felt that the sky is now sad and it is weeping, and the raindrops are like the tears of the sad sky. And the poet is pressing his pillow and feeling happiness when he listens to the raindrops falling on, listens to the sound of the raindrops falling on his roof. Second, every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. While shingles means wooden tiles. Wooden tiles were used to make his roof. When the tinkle means the sound. Tinkle means the light ringing sound of water. The light ringing sound of water that was heard by the poet. So then the poet, in the poet's heart, echo sound came. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies. Dreamy fancies, imaginary thoughts came. Many imaginary thoughts came in the hearts of poet. Into busy being starts, increased in his heart, and 1,000 recollections. Memory. Recollection means memory. He remembered many things. The air threads into woof. Woof means the thread woven across the loom. In your book meaning given, but that were not threads. Just like many threads are used to make clothes. So many imaginary thoughts came in the heart of the poet, and these thoughts were compared to the thread. As I listened to the patter of the rain upon the roof. When the poet listened to the patter, to the tinkling sound of water on his roof, he felt imaginary things, imaginary thoughts, memories came into his heart. In this way, students, in this poem, in two stanzas, you have studied that the poet is lying in his bed and he is listening to the sound of rain that were falling on his roof, and he felt that the sad sky was weeping and tears were like the and the raindrops were like the tears of the sad sky. Further, I will teach you in next video. Thank you.